And I love the last part. He says, come. Don't wait for the storm to get over. Come. Listen to my rhema. If I say to you, walk, walk. If I say to you, go serve the Lord, serve the Lord. I'll give you strength, for this anchor holds. And you can go forward in the middle of the storm. And I'll never forget when our 5 guys came out. That's exactly what they did. We rejoiced. You know what we did in there? We realized people were praying for us. We sensed the presence of God. Of course, there was moments when we were wondering what it was going to be, how long we were going to be, how long this, But we sensed God's presence. And you know what? In the middle of it, we had a service there in the prison cell. We joked about it. We said, hey, listen, who's doing the offering? What do you have in your pocket? And who's going to do an introduction? And then who's going to preach? And we preached. And you know what? Within a short time, 15 people came around. The man who murdered the Australian missionary, he was in solitary confinement, and he was there, and he was watching our lives. One of the accomplices that actually was with him was in my prison cell. But God had put us there. We were planted. Do you know what happened? 4 months ago, I found out that Dara Singh, the guy who killed the Australian missionary, heard the gospel through a Muslim converted person who became a Christian and has now given his life to Jesus Christ. And I think God sent us into the prison cell just so that our faith will be ministered to. You know what I love about it? When God comes to the storm and the storm is over, suddenly you're on the other side. And you know what that basically means? You didn't lose any time. When the Lord comes in, you went where He was going to send you anyway. If you were in the will of God, nothing changed. You just ended up where you were supposed to be. Just a little more broken. A little more in awe of Him. A little more when He steps into the boat and you say, I know you're God's son. And a little bit more excited. And a little more excited about the fact that you can handle storms. Let me ask you something. If you were going to be taught a marriage seminar, who would you rather hear it from? A person who's married for 1 year or somebody who's married for 30 years? If you had a pastor pastoring a church, who would you want? I'd want a Pastor Schaller. I wouldn't put 2 hoots on an engineer or a captain of a ship who just told me he had a degree but had never had sailing experience. Do you understand? So God's not putting in a storm for a reason to crush you. He's just putting in for you to get to know Him. But when they were over, it was on the other side. Let me tell you what that means for me. 4 years since we were in prison. 4 years later, the man who was supposed to go to Orissa, we went on with a trip so that he would go, actually couldn't go back because we had a court case on us. So God sent him to another mission field in North India. Today he has a church of 35, 40 people, a Bible school. But God raised up another man in Orissa. His name is Pastor Pradeep Lima. And today we have a church in Orissa, again 35 people, with a Bible school. And just before I came, I heard that 5 other pastors want to come under our Bible school and come under greater grace. We went to the other side. We didn't lose any time. It's just that God gave us an amazing ministry through the storm. And you know what? That's what God wants to do. So I pray this would help you to remember the Lord sent you there. He is praying for you. You're going to grow in your storm. And when it's all over, He's going to come to you. His glory is going to pass by you. You're going to be different and changed. and the storm is under your feet, and you'll be stronger. And when it's all over, He'll take you that side, and He won't have lost any time. Thank you for just being such an amazing body. Keep praying for us. It's kind of exciting what's going on. And we just kind of just enjoying watching this incredible God as He reveals Himself in our country. Amen.